If you're thinking about making the move to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you want to be in one of the top suburbs in Tulsa, Oklahoma, on today's video, we are going to open the Google Maps and do a map tour of Bixby, Oklahoma. Bixby is one of the top suburbs in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's got one of the top school districts in Oklahoma, according to niche.com, and is a fantastic city to be in. And we're going to jump on the map. I'm going to show you the ins and outs, how everything is connected. I'm going to show you the parks, the schools, proximity to shopping in Tulsa and the airport, everything that you would need to know. And if this is your first time to our channel, I'm Sabrina Shaw. I'm a local real estate agent here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And in full transparency, I make these videos for you guys so that when you are finally ready to make that move to Tulsa, Oklahoma, instead of picking up the phone and talking to somebody from Zillow who might not be in the area, you'll reach out to me and you'll either talk to me or you'll talk to somebody on my team, and we will help you make that seamless move to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And be sure to check out all our videos. They're made for you guys to give you an insider view from the community to the lifestyle to pros and the cons and everything in between. And our specialty is helping relocation buyers like you not only find that perfect house, but even more importantly, finding that house in that perfect area that meets your unique needs. So it doesn't matter if you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, or 9 months, it's never too early and it's never too late to give us a call. So here is Bixby, Oklahoma. Bixby is in part of Tulsa County. Here's Tulsa right here, and this is all part of Tulsa. So you can see Bixby, like when you're right here, it kisses this area of Tulsa. So some addresses that you'll have, like if you're in Bixby Public Schools, you'll have some addresses that have a Tulsa address. You'll have some addresses when you're this way that have a Bixby address. You'll even have some when you're out a little bit further that have a Mounds address that are all part of Bixby schools. So when I talk about the suburbs, I'm really talking to you about it in a sense of a school district format, but Bixby is one of the top suburbs in Tulsa. So you have Bixby right here. Then you've got Broken Arrow, which is another top suburb, and it really goes, further out. You have Owasso right here. Owasso is one of our suburbs that really separates from the Tulsa area, and you kind of feel more away. And then you've got Jinx right here, which is just very closely intermingled with Tulsa. These are your main top suburbs. You've got Sapulpa right here too, in Sand Springs. So all these areas. Then you've got lots of little towns like Glenpool, Berry Hill, Catoosa, Sperry, Skytook, Collinsville, Coweta. So when you're looking in the Tulsa area, there are tons of areas, but our focus is Bixby today. So Bixby is the 19th largest town in Oklahoma and really started experiencing a ton of growth in 2010. Like it grew like 36%, and then it's just continued to grow. The median household income in Bixby right now is $99,000 approximately, whereas in Tulsa, your median income is $58,000. So when you're looking at the suburbs, Bixby is going to be, a more expensive suburb. 75% of your homes are owned in Bixby, whereas in Tulsa, that's 52%. And your population for Bixby is roughly 29,000. Tulsa has a population of 400,000. The Tulsa metro, meaning all the surrounding suburbs, the towns that I showed you in the beginning, is 1 million. So then we've got Bixby here with 29,000. And something that people want to know is like internet and speed. So 96% of people have broadband internet in Bixby. Most of your new construction, you have a ton of new construction in Bixby, like 151st. So let me just show you a little bit. So this is 151st Street right here. You get off of Highway 75 and it cuts right through Bixby. So as you go here, you start having so much new construction. So this way and this way, you have a ton of new construction housing going on. So when you're out this way, so a lot of people are moving. This is going to be your south part of Bixby. To get into, for shopping, you're going to go to down 151st and get on 75 right here. You can go through Glenpool And in Glenpool, there's like a little Docks country store that has like a supermarket that you can go to, or you can go just a little bit farther right around here and you will have like a shopping center that will have Walmart. It has Starbucks, like Sonic, Chick-fil-A, Whataburger. You can go a little bit further this way and you're going to get to Tulsa Hills, and that will have Target, that will have again Starbucks, that will have Hobby Lobby, Best Buy, Marshalls, Ross, Belk, Dick's Sporting Goods, lots of, little restaurants, lots of chain restaurants. You're going to have a Sam's Club right there. So as far as shopping, you're going to be about 10 to 15 minutes from shopping on this side. Now, some people, depending on where you live, again, you go down 151st, and this is Memorial Drive. It's the most highest trafficked area in Tulsa. So when I say that there's traffic, this is the part that I'm talking about. And it doesn't get so bad until you really get going, up here on Memorial. And I'm going to show you in a second, like everything that there is, but like so much shopping right here. But you can go right here and there's going to be a little convenience store, and you've got Doc's Country Mart, which is a super cute grocery store. You're going to have Sutherland's. You're going to have like some gyms. It's like just a little strip mall area. You've got Chick-fil-A and Arby's that have just been built right here, like a Dutch Brothers. And then if you go this way, then you're going to be in downtown Bixby. But from here, like you're going to be probably 5 to 8 minutes to Doc's. And then if you want to go shopping, you can go up Memorial and, you can shop at Target. You've got Costco up here. So let me show you that. Before I show you all the shopping places, I want to show you Lake Bixhoma. It's a park and it has trails. You can really enjoy it. You can paddleboard, you can fish. So a lot of people, it's something, that a lot of people actually, if you're from here, you really don't know. My sister and brother-in-law like taking their kids to Lake Bixhoma. People on YouTube that love Lake Bixhoma. So it's definitely something you should check out. All right, so now we have our Bixby map tour. So I want to show you in comparison. So right here you have Tulsa Hills Shopping Center, which is a popular shopping center. Right here is Turkey Mountain. So another place to hike besides over here at Lake Vixoma. You've got the Gathering Place right here. Absolutely. It was named one of the top 10 parks in the world by TripAdvisor. So it's completely amazing. The Gathering Place is magical. It was done philanthropically. So a donation. It is not funded by the city, and it's been funded like 100 years in perpetuity. And it's like a completely incredible place that you have got to, whether you have kids or not. It's amazing. I'll go to the lodge sometimes and I'll, bring my computer and I'll work. They have things like yoga on the lawn. They'll have meetups. They'll have live music sometimes. So just a very cool place. And then you've got the international airport right here. So to get to the airport, from Bixby, you're going to be, if you're in this part of Bixby, you're probably looking at about 35, 38 minutes. If you're more up here, it's going to be closer to, 25 minutes. Okay, zooming in a little bit, when you're going far out, so you're down Memorial, you've gone through 151st, or you've gotten here through Memorial, there is Carmichael's Pumpkin Patch. And it is such a great thing to do with the kids. It's so fun to do in the fall. And Carmichael's also has a storefront where you can buy, fresh produce, homemade goods, and that's fabulous. Here is downtown Bixby. And downtown Bixby is called the River District, and it is charming. And that's one thing about the Tulsa area is the surrounding suburbs are really trying to renovate their downtown spaces and make it more walkable and make it like more of a gathering. So there definitely is that. You have the Bixby Metro Chamber of Commerce right here, which they are very involved. There's little local coffee shops. There's little local restaurants like Scott's Hamburgers is like one of the absolute best hamburgers. You completely should try that. You've got little boutiques and coffee houses. This is Bixby Central Elementary is going to be right here. Then you have the 9th grade center. Bixby's 9th grade center is going to be right here in the high school. And then you have the middle school. So all this area of, Bixby downtown is where you've got one elementary school, then you've got your middle school, your high school, and your 9th grade center. So all that is here. The football stadium is all down here. Okay, and then down here too, you have the Charlie Young event park, and the kids have so much fun. And there's a little splash pad in the winter. They have Winterfest, and they have an ice skating rink up, and Bixby's band performs there. Choir, the high school band, the Green Corn Festival here. You just got a real wholesome, it's a nice feeling little like quaint, charming, wholesome downtown. Here they've just made a new fire department headquarters. So Bixby Fire Department is right here. And then you've got Bixby West Elementary. So I told you there's just a ton of new construction all this way and all this way. And it feeds into Bixby West right here. You go a little bit further and this is Harmony Bridge. So it's a linear park. It used to be like one of the longest linear parks in the United States. I don't know if it still holds that, but it's very cool. They have lockets. You can put like, it's called like a love bridge, and you can put like a locket and write a message, and it's, you know, it's really neat. But there's little areas for the kids to play, you know, people are walking and really enjoying it. And then you just go a little bit further right here and you've got Washington Irving Park. And this is where they have like the Barbecue and Blues Festival. There's walking trails right here, so you can go and walk. There's a huge playground for the kids. You see Harmony Bridge, you know, you kind of see the river, you know, you're by the river. So that's a cool area. And then, so it's really not like high traffic yet. And then right here is Bentley Sports Complex. And again, they have so many parks and everything for the kids. So if the kids are playing ball, playing soccer, you're gonna go to the Bentley Sports Complex. Tons of parks. There's a water feature. So this is a great area for kids. All right, then you cross over the bridge and you start like really getting closer to Tulsa. You have Aiken's Natural Foods right here. So a lot of people are surprised, but we have a Sprouts, we have an Aiken's, we have a Whole Foods, not in Bixby. There's not Whole Foods in Bixby, but you have tons of opportunities and shopping. Like you just get on, like this is the turnpike that literally takes you everywhere, and you can just go around Tulsa and hit the suburbs like super fast. But you can just hop on the turnpike, get on one of the different highways, and you're right here in Tulsa. Okay, you've got Bixby North Elementary right here and Bixby East Elementary and Intermediate right here. Bixby schools are among the top rated according to niche.com. Their football team has been district champs like time after time after time after time. So top athletic team, great in academics. Their superintendent, Rob Miller, is completely amazing. He's actually running for state superintendent. So that will be, you know, a fantastic thing for Oklahoma. If you look at the rankings, you'll see that Bixby's just a great school district, a great public school district. But there's also Bixby, the Tulsa area. There are some great homeschooling options. There are great private school options. You've got a Starbucks right here. Lifetime Fitness. Lifetime Fitness is like, it's kind of just like going into a country club. So this is one of the gyms that I work out in. I love their yoga in the mornings, their hatha yoga at 5:30. It's so good. They have great classes. They have pickleball here, you know, from beginners all the way to elite. I don't know if it's leagues, but they're always doing competitions. I say I'm going to learn. So you've got a Costco here, you know, you've got a Sam's over on the other side, Home Goods, you've got Target, Ulta. I know that one of the things that people think about when they're moving to the Tulsa, Oklahoma area is like that it is a cow town. Like what kind of things are there to do? And people have the realization that it's like just country or hick. And I mean, take that with a grain of salt because people are definitely nice. You know, we have manners here. So I guess that's kind of country, but like you can kind of get into the rural areas. Like if you're in the south part of Bixby, you know, you can find homes that, you know, have a half acre. You can find homes, Whisper Lane has, you know, 1 acre lots. You can even find some land even more than that when you're getting out. So the cool thing about Tulsa, I mean, you're so close to everything. Again, like here's the airport, the gathering place. In our downtown district, Tulsa's downtown has like one of the largest Art Deco collections in the United States. Like the buildings are completely beautiful because Tulsa, Oklahoma used to be considered like the oil capital of the world. And so it brought all this money in. So you didn't have like your normal migration patterns of just people like moving from the States up. You had people moving in, you know, from the East Coast. You had people moving in from the West Coast with lots of money. There was a lot of money in Tulsa. And we've bust and boom with oil, which has caused leadership to really diversify the economy to where we're not just an oil state. Like we are definitely an energy state, but we have diversified the economy. So there is, and actually we were just named like a tech hub. So there's a lot going into Tulsa, but it's beautiful. Our downtown is absolutely beautiful and amazing. We have a performing arts center. We have an opera. We have a minor league baseball team that's so fun. There's live music. The first Friday, there's an art crawl downtown, and I was talking to people that moved in. One of my good friends, who might be one of the coolest people I know in Tulsa. He's from New York. He knows all the cool spots that us locals don't know, and it's really neat. He was with a group of people, and they were talking about how like Tulsa is Nashville before it became the Nashville of what it is today, like with just the live music and the arts and things that go on. So you have a lot of diversity, but you also have like a lot of charm and niceness. Like people are nice. It's a good place. It's slow. It's definitely a slower pace. Things slow down, but there's so much to explore. And you know, this is Bixby, the housing in Bixby. Let me show you. Okay, so again, when I show you guys this, I do Bixby by school district and not necessarily by town, but like if you're looking for houses, you know, between 300 and 450,000, let me show you where they are on the map. So like Bixby School District like goes throughout all this area, but you're gonna have like lots of new construction here. So let's look at this house. Torrey Lakes, you've got a 3, 2.5 between 2250 and 2500 for 434,000. Brand new construction home, brand new construction neighborhood. This neighborhood has, you know, a pool and a little walking trail. This is the house that you could get there. I just want to show you options. Southridge at Lantern Hill, 330,000. You're at 18 square feet, 4 bedroom, 2 bath. New construction. So like all throughout Bixby, here's a 5 bedroom for 309,000, 5 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,600 square feet. You know, a little bit older home, but lots to choose from. Okay, so let's just show you where houses are between 450 and 650. Again, like sprinkled everywhere. 549,000. You got 3,091 square feet, 550,000 new construction in Presley Heights. And we've got fantastic builders, guys. And there are definitely a handful that I would give you a little bit of guidance on. But if you're thinking about new construction, we're really good at matching new construction buyers. But yeah, beautiful house right here, right? If you want to be closer. See, now this is a Tulsa address. You're 560, again, 3,600 square feet, 4 bedroom, 3 bath. You're going to get an in-ground pool, so a resale home. But lots of space, nice. And let's do 650 and above. I'll do 650 to 9. I'll take you to 9 and above. All right, so let's see. Okay, I just found an $899,000 house, 3,900 square feet, built in 2014 in Woodmere, very popular neighborhood in Bixby. Wood floors. 3,900 square feet, 3rd acre lot, built in 2014. Find you one more. Okay, 732. Addison Creek, 4 bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3,600 square feet, roughly 732,000. Brand new construction. Again, we've got great builders. And let's do one more. Let's do 900 plus. And guys, I make videos all the time on different neighborhoods, on different houses, on different price points, so you can really see how far your dollar will stretch. We get more in detail. I just like to show you, where the housing is sprinkled everywhere. Your $1 million housing. Hunters Hill, beautiful area, bigger lots, 0.66 acres, 5,100 square feet, built in 1994. So you're gonna have older homes in this neighborhood, but the neighborhood is beautiful. The houses, are set apart. Let's look at one more. All right, and this was built in 2020, almost 3 acres, 1.3 million, 4,500 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. Got a little bit of land. Tiffany blue kitchen. And Bixby is again more expensive. Cool bathroom, great shower. They like their Tiffany blue. So tons of options in every price point, and you can find good, solid options. I hope that video is helpful. Again, if you are thinking about making that move to Tulsa, Oklahoma, or any of our surrounding suburbs like Bixby, Oklahoma, reach out to us. We want to help you. We make these videos so that you will call and reach out to us. You won't call someone not from Homes or someone from Zillow. You'll reach out to us and we'll help you make that seamless move to get you in the Tulsa area.